Hey y'all, Rick, Fearless, Strokers, Dallas, Strokers, Ice House, Punchwally Garage, Fearless Services. Good morning. How you doing, all right? Today is Tuesday, September the 30th, 2025, year of our Lord, season number 3, episode number 273. In today's show, we are going to talk about a job. Let's go. In My Life, the 365 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com, REDITOO.com. Check them out for concrete and masonry working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got a $100 head, you should wear a $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, you should wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com, or come in and check them out. Spire, SPIRE, ConstructionInc.com. They are a full-scale residential general contractor. Anything you need done around your house, remodel your kitchen, fix your roof, your air conditioner got a problem, SpireConstructionInc.com. Tell them I sent you. Maverick Harley-Davidson, Longhorn Harley-Davidson, the official Harley-Davidson dealers of Strokers Dallas and Strokers Ice House. Check those fine folks out. Right now, turn off that ugly news and let's me and you take a stroll down memory lane. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1974. What were you doing in 1974? I was a junior in high school. My brother and I got a job at Red Lobster. So we started out as bus boys. Before long, we were working in the kitchen. I remember, sometimes I had to make the hush puppies. You know how they make the hush puppies at Red Lobster, and I'm sure all those places? You have this batter. You make this batter. Then there's this big machine, this big crank thing. You pour that batter in there, and then over the grease, you turn it like this, and it pops, like frying donuts or something. They fry in there. So I did that for a while. I worked as a cook for a while. I worked as a busboy for a while. I worked as a waiter for a while. And I remember one time, one of the girls, it was a pretty close-knit group, because when it shut down, everybody did their work to get the place ready to open the next morning. And I remember sitting there rolling silverware in the napkins with some of the wait staff. And one of the girls, and I forget her name, she was older, she was probably 30, invited us to a party at her apartment. So I went. I remember when I knocked on the door, you could hear the music. You opened the door, they had the beads and the black lights and those strobes and them incense. I could still smell them incense. Going to the party, and at the time I'm 16? Let's see, in 74 I was 17. The summer of 74, I was 17. They was doing things at that party that I ain't done before. There was things going on in there I didn't want no part of. They had drugs in there that I ain't never heard of before. And they were popping them like chiclets. So I excused myself and left. I also remember my brother and I were out front one time. They told us to come in on a Sunday or a Monday or something to clean. And so we're cleaning. We're out front scrubbing the driveway. and all of a sudden you hear brakes squeal, and there's a station wagon going down Irving Boulevard. Brakes squeal, a car door opens up, this kid gets out and he rolls. The station wagon stops, they grab the kid, they throw him back in the back seat and take off again. Let's check them chucks. Check them chucks, you big ol'... Woo, you got those Hershey Browns on. Yeah, don't like to brag, but I do. One eye down, double knotted for safety, boot bottom. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. Okay, so when they check the office spot, I want to show you. Biggin told me to show you this new shirts we've got. So it's black shirt, Rick Fairless, Strokers Ice House. Rick Fairless, Strokers Dallas on the back. So it's a cool looking shirt. It's got both my companies on it. They are online, StrokersDallasMerch.com. These are those lighter, little thinner shirts that wear so good, that feel so good. Also, mark down the anniversary party because it's coming up October 10, 11, and 12, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's going to be a big deal. What was Grandma Goldie doing 76 years ago today? September 30th, 1949 was a Friday. Grandma wrote, "It is windy and cold today. Dick came home this evening from Dallas. He bought a new Ford pickup." Okay. Dad joke. How young can you die of old age? I don't want to know. Get off the couch, a motivational minute. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you got to keep moving. True. You know, we're all getting older. These are the golden years. I'm still looking for the gold in these golden years. I ain't found it yet. Maybe it's out there, I don't know. I'm still looking. Today is Tuesday, so Kenny Chavez and the boys are making music at the Ice House tonight. So check that out. The anniversary party. If you want to come down and check the place out, that's a good weekend to come down and do it. So that's not this weekend, but the following weekend, if you want to come down for that. Check out the bikes we have for sale, StrokersOnline.com. And the merchandise we have for sale, StrokersDallasMerch.com. All right, Rick, Fearless, I got to go. I got Tuesday things to do. But remember, there ain't no place like this place. So long for now. Love you, Alice. Bye, y'all.